Airtight, airtight, done again. MidWeekMassacre. Airtight, done again. Airtight, done again. It's the MidWeekMassacre. You ever heard of an axe murderer running after you? And ask yourself, it's a hazard to your health. The way your rhyme schemes, your mic beams. We hope over tracks like that of UFOs and light beams.
Are we rolling? I gotta ask, are we rolling? Cause he sure won't say nothing. No,
right?
No, yeah, no nothing. MidWeekMassacre. This your boy Reese the Beast, and I'm sitting here with the lovely Miss Destini Winters.
Hey, what's up going on?
And then Tara's behind the camera as usual, shucking and jiving, throwing pieces and dances. We're gonna give God the glory. Destiny, what you want to give God the glory for right now?
Just for giving me strength to keep it going when I don't want to. It gives me strength to just keep going and just keep pushing. So I got to give him thanks, because if it wasn't for him, I would sure give up.
With that being said, all right, now today we're gonna be doing our interview with hers, catching up with her from the last interview. Those who don't know about the last interview, we had her on the radio show when we was doing radio on the internet. She missed the YouTube special, but now we on to the CATV. She's on the big thing. She's been on up to big thing. So with that being said, MidWeekMassacre out. We're gonna be back with this interview. I won't change.
Values, my goals, my mind, my spirit, my heart, my soul, my love, my honor, my passion for what's real. I'm never gonna change the way I feel. Change my faith, belief, my life, my passion for the truth, my kids, my wife. I'm never gonna change my conscience.
We back. Reese the Beast, Destiny Winners, Tara Chuck and Deuces behind the camera. Alright, for those of y'all who don't know, we had her on the radio show about a year and a half ago. Now we're doing the TV show. So the last time we had you on, you introduced Shoulda Waited. Right?
Yeah. That's
okay.
That's right.
Look at you. So after that, we got Slow to Bleed?
Slow to Bleed, yeah.
That was
the next single.
Next single?
Yeah, and I put that out in January.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Where was I at?
I don't know. Where was you at?
Man, I followed this girl on Instagram and on Facebook.
Because it's been all over Instagram and Facebook and SoundCloud and YouTube. You lying.
Man, I followed her. Don't be listening. All right, so tell us a little bit about this single.
Slow to Bleed. It is definitely a strong song. You know, basically when you hear it, you can interpret it to whatever your situation is, whatever makes you slow to bleed. But my situation was, I had a friend. She was a female friend, and she really wasn't my friend. You know, she was just somebody who was in my life to try to bring me down and to put her insecurities on me.
We got a lot of those.
We got a lot of, what do they call, haters, right? Man. And I don't like to use that word, but man,
it is what it is, though.
It is some people out there who do that, and they're undercover. And you know, I feel like no matter what you do to me, like, you're not gonna break me down. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't make me, you can't break me. So I just wrote that song with thinking about that and her, and I had to let that go. So
a lot of people don't have the power to do that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get drugged from being up here to down here because of that one person.
Right.
And one monkey don't stop the show.
Right.
Everybody remember that.
And it don't have to be a person. It could be a job.
Oh,
it could be,
gosh.
I mean, anything that makes you feel like, you know, this is really trying to break me, but I'm slow to bleed. I'm a survivor. I'm strong. You can't.
Stop stressing over the stuff that you cannot control. Once you do that, you will be a better person.
Right.
you will be a happier person. Okay. Now back to the previous conversation off camera. Y'all missed this one.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, she got a promo video for Slow to Bleed. Now I watched it.
Yes, shot by Face the Truth, Taylor.
Shot by. Now I watched this, and I swore up and down it was a video. And I think about 1 million other people swore up and down that this was a video. And Destiny gonna look at me like, it ain't no video.
It ain't no video.
Then what is it? Then what?
Well, first I gotta say my bad to everybody, because a lot of people did think that. They were like, oh, it's the video coming out. And I'm like, no, it's just a promo. See, I like to do everything big, and I get ahead of myself sometimes.
And we can tell.
I get ahead of myself sometimes. So, you know, Taylor was like, man, you know, we should do like a promo. He wanted to do it for me. So, which, thank you, Taylor. Shout out to you. But so we came up, you know, with just doing a promo for the song. It was just supposed to be for the song. Because a lot of times when people do the promos, you just hear it. It's not like a visual to it. So that's where that came about. Like, people were like, yeah, is this the video? It's like, no, it's not.
So basically you shot a mini commercial for this song.
Yeah, a mini commercial. There you go.
Okay. All right. We gonna cut this for a second. Let her get her giggles out. We be back in a little bit.
That ain't gonna stop.
Midweek Massacre out.
Waited, should've waited, could've waited.
I am Janae India with 92Q, and you guys can check me out tomorrow. Actually, on the next day, you can go on the website and log in live, 92qnashville.com. You can like the Janae India Facebook page, but this ain't about me. This is about all the other artists here tonight. So, JD is gonna come give us a taste. He's gonna be up next, and Supreme, play a little something until he's ready to hit the stage.
This is called Slow to Bleed. And this song is for anybody that's ever had somebody try to stop them, try to get in their way. And you're basically telling them, I'm slow to bleed. I can't break. Whatever you want to do, you can do it, because I'm not going to break. So I know everybody can relate to that. So go ahead. Let's get it. Scratch all you want. You can pick until your fingers ache. If that's what you wanna do, well, you can do it. You can talk about me to all your friends if you please, sure. But it don't matter, 'cause I'm slow. I'm slow to bleed. You can punch, you can hurt and abuse me, baby. Let me see your hands. I'm slow to bleed. You can take my eyesight, I'll just go my way through my day. 'Cause I'm slow to bleed. How many of y'all slow to bleed? Hey, I'm slow to bleed. You can take my eyesight, I'll just go my way through my day. What about y'all? I'm not breaking, no. I'm slow to
People say I ain't exactly who I used to be. Damn, I wonder if
Right
people
along
say the
with
same
me back.
if it was me.
And she still got the giggles.
I always got the giggles. I'm a goofy person. A lot of people don't think that about me, but I'm like real goofy, real cool. Like to have fun, like to be cool with everybody. Don't like to have no problems with nobody.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay.
Yeah.
I call it art. That's what she does. She does art. I was scrolling through my Instagram one day and seen her and one of her homegirls was taking this picture, which was cool. I think it was like a
Yoga.
a yoga. It was like black and brown. It's like just a neutral type of background, and it had them black, they brown skin. So it's like, and then I looked up, chick is bent over backwards, if I remember correctly.
And that was really hard.
And then I looked at Destiny is standing on top of her and she's bent over. I'm like, what?
No, I was standing up all the way. What? All my weight was on
Ain't that what I said?
No, you said bent over.
No, she was.
It was a couple of pictures.
Yeah, it was. She need to give out her Instagram so y'all can see what I be talking about. Cause she takes a lot of pictures and a lot of selfies too. You catch all kinds of faces with Destiny.
I got a lot of faces. Well, first of all, my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, however you want to find me, is Destini Winters. That's Destiny, Destini Winters. And what he's talking about is I did a photo shoot recently with the Renee Watkins. That's her Instagram, and she models and she teaches yoga. And actually, I had seen her on her Instagram doing the yoga poses with photography.
I checked her out too.
Yeah,
because I was trying to figure out who is she.
So what happened?
I knew who you was. I'm like, who is she?
Yeah, she's really good. What happened was when I was coming up with Slow to Bleed video concept, I seen that and it gave me an idea. I'm not gonna give it away yet. So we were practicing, but then she had a photo shoot and she was like, well, can you spur the moment. She was like, can you help me? And I was like, yeah. And when I got there, that's what we were doing. So we kind of already practiced anyway. So yeah.
How is it spur the moment and you practice already?
Well, when I asked her could she be a part of the Slow to Bleed video, which I got inspired by her. She was already doing that type of stuff, so we had already practiced. And then the video, of course, it hasn't been shot yet, but it's been put off.
Unlike some things which we thought was a video. But,
right. But it's been put off. So then, we already practiced for it. So then she had a photo shoot and she needed another model to do that. So she called me and I went and we did that. Trust me, those poses were hard. Like, it looks easy.
No, it don't. Because I looked at some of those poses and I'm like, your face, you be in it no matter what you do. But like, you looked relaxed and she just looked like, like y'all was just in sync.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know how long it took how many shots it took y'all to get it, but the one that they posted, or the picture that you posted, that was an amazing shot.
Thank you. I mean, it was hard. Like, the shot was like, but behind the scenes was like, but that's what modeling is. I mean, that's what entertainment is. Like, behind the scenes, you get everything, but when that camera come out, you got to be ready. You got to just be flawless and not show no that you're scared. I couldn't get the word out.
Hold on, did Destiny Winters just say she was scared?
I get scared. Come on, I'm human. Come on, I'm scared all the time before I perform, before I go in the studio.
Everybody get those jitters.
Everything, but I know when I get on that stage, I have to give it to them. You know what I'm saying? I have to just put that behind me, because no matter what, they're gonna judge you anyway. So you might as well get up there and have fun.
Right. Everything you do, everything anybody should do when you're doing something that you love should be about having fun regardless. Yes. Because it's what you want to do.
Right. That's the good thing about being an artist. I mean, you can do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, well, Destiny, you shouldn't model or you shouldn't do this. And I feel like, if I can do it all, why not do it all? You know what I'm saying? That's what my brand is. Like, you have to have a brand that makes people want to get behind you and follow you and not the next person. So my brand is it's about acting, it's modeling, it's singing, it's fashion. When I do a show, I'm gonna put on a show. It's just entertainment, period. It's just art.
I told y'all what she do is art. Not too many people can do that. And like I said, that photo shoot, y'all just need to find a way to check that out. We'll be back after these messages. MidWeekMassacre out.
Sleeping, I ain't got no choice.
roll with Shanique.
And I am here in Tennessee, but I am a Georgia girl, but this might as well be home. I want to thank JD for having me out for his album release. Y'all give it up for JD bringing us all together and putting this together.
Just hopped out the passenger side of that. Under his nuts was a Bible, tucked on the Bible. Cause a million people out there really feel like they're a rival. CHAMPION, LEBRON, I win. I don't really care about haters, I make moves. Still the first for the history, the average like an assist. Take it back to 04, I was the best in my class. Actually on the softball, just took an AP class. You see me in real life like that kid is super skinny. In the movies on the court, 6'8", 250, all-star, MVP, 06 when I graduated, 07 all-star game, cause we went to school, start working, 08 we scored champ, got a crib with some fresh slaps, 09, MVP, ball in crib, our first priest, LeBron, I'm about to go 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 LeBron, I'm trying to go LeBron, he's about to go anyway, no he's going Chris Bosh, no he's going Ray Ray, LeBron, I'm about to go LeBron.
Her girls, they was tripping on her. Me, I was satisfied. Had a feeling she'd be mine. I stepped to her to feel her vibe, and even though she wasn't in the mood, I showed her love's blind.
That's a good
Word
one.
moment. Okay, what juicy do you got going on with you right now?
Juicy. Come on now, you gotta slim it down, man. Come on, dude. You can't just, it's a lot of stuff.
Man, okay, we gonna grab this one right here.
Okay.
Now go with it.
Everything that you do, you should pay for. Like, if somebody come at you and say, I'm offering this for free or this, I just want to help you, no. Like, and I'm a control freak.
Hold on. Is this
so
that? Is this that?
A little bit, but not a lot. No. Go ahead.
Is this that that little rant you went off on Facebook earlier?
Yeah, I go on rants sometimes because I got to get it out. I'm bad at that, but I'm human.
Man, I caught that post. I'm like,
man,
I'm like, ooh, somebody done got under her skin. They done pushed that button, and then she done went from Destiny Winners to her.
Her is Destiny Winters. I'm a Taurus. I'm a bull. So
she just told y'all she hard headed, so y'all better watch she bull.
And stubborn.
Okay, now she done told she was a bull in a china shop. Okay.
Shut up. But anyway, no, for real. It's just, I feel like if you want to be the boss, you got to pay the cost. You know, I'm a control freak, so I feel better if I'm paying for my stuff and I'm able to be like, no, I don't like that. And I'm a perfectionist. So if I'm in the studio working with you, if I don't like it, I'm going to keep doing it over and over. You know what I'm saying? And some people might not like that, especially if they're doing it for free and they're taking their time. You know.
Well, that means I'm doing something right, because she ain't yelled cut or retake not one time.
Retake. I don't like the shot.
I know you down for me on your mercy in this and that shit. That's for me. The definition of a busted baby. Look me right between the eyes. Are you looking for an alternative experience on the internet? Tired of garbage gossip sites and repetitive stories about reality TV? Well, Wandering Eyes is the page for you. Here you can catch up with stories that are entertaining, inspiring, and thought-provoking, featuring art, music, culture, politics, and more. WanderingEyes.weebly.com.
Mom, you recording? Yeah. Are you recording? Like, why he get me acting all ratchet? Like, why he do that?
I told you you better watch it. He don't say action or nothing.
See, no, you late right now. Like, you can't even do that. Like, you catching me in my acting moment. See, this is Destini Winters. It's just pure entertainment. Like, no matter what I'm doing, like, it's entertainment. No, I'm just laughing. Well, I'm not, but
Man, okay, so look, she got tears in my eyes laughing over here. All right, so you said you got a new direction as far as your music.
Yeah.
Okay, which direction is this? Is this a fierce? Is it some more mellow?
I'm always fierce, baby.
Or is this like a mellow?
No, it's more so genre. I mean, I feel like I haven't yet shown who Destini Winters is because I haven't had a full project. I just put out one song, which was Shoulda Waited, which was pop. And Slow to Bleed was, I don't even know what that was. It was really over there somewhere. Like, I don't know what genre that is. But usually I do things that are more left field that some people can consider like eccentric or weird or like.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but I think now I'm kind of going more in the direction of like the R&B and going back to my roots, which I did R&B like years ago. That's where I kind of started off.
Yeah, I checked out your your YouTube page, seen some of your, I think she shot a low key How I'm Living segment on YouTube.
What?
Years ago.
What? I don't remember this.
Oh man, that's how long ago it was. Like I think she shot a little. It might have been like a little mini commercial. She looked like she was standing on the front porch of her mama's house.
Oh.
Yeah, I did my research.
That's when I did American Idol. That was that phase.
See, look, she done left something out. She done did American Idol and even told nobody.
Yeah, I did American Idol in 2011. I made it to top 300. Made it to Hollywood. Got to meet Jennifer Lopez, Steven Tyler, Randy Jackson. So it was a great experience.
Talking about she ain't about that Hollywood life.
I'm
she done been to Hollywood.
Life.
Y'all see how she do.
I didn't even get to go there. It was Pasadena. See,
it's still out of Nashville. How you gonna downplay it? It's still out of Nashville.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying. But no, that was a great experience. Like, they work you for real. Like, I really got to see how the celebrities, their life. Because like, soon as you sit down, it's okay, Destini, we need you to do this interview. Right after you sit down, okay, we need you here. Like,
I mean, so what kind of experience was it? A humbling experience?
Definitely humbling experience. Cause you go in there like, okay, I practice my songs. I know that I sound good. I know, and then you get in there and you don't know what they're gonna say. You know, you might sing a song that and they're just like, sing another one. You like, okay, you sing something, you know, you just don't know what they're looking for. So it is humbling.
What did you give them?
What songs did I sing?
No, just which Destini Winters did you give them?
Which Destini Winters did I give them?
Yeah, you said it's like it's there. You look, you came in this little segment. You was ratchet for a second. So like,
I didn't give them that. I definitely didn't give them that. I mean, was myself, like goofy me, just kind of like, hey, I'm Destiny, and you know, this is what I'ma sing. Gave him a little Tony, you know what I'm saying? Tony Braxton.
You ain't going there with the Tony.
I went in there with the Tony.
What Tony did you do?
Unbreak My Heart. Well, that's the one they wanted me to sing.
That's what they wanted you to sing?
Yeah, that's what they wanted me to sing.
Did you want to sing it?
At first, no. Because I try to stay away from singing Tony.
This is that dirt on that American Idol. This, she telling you what going behind the scenes. She done been there.
Like, I try to stay away from singing Tony, though, because people already compare me to Tony, which is a great comparison.
Real talk. Before, when you said I gave him the Tony,
yeah,
that's what popped in my head. Unbreak My Heart. That's like first thing popped in my head was Unbreak My Heart.
Yeah, and because that's her biggest hit, and she didn't even like that song.
Not even just because it's her biggest hit. It's just 'cause, like I said, I follow you. Oh. I listen to you. So then I'm like that. Like once you said I did Tony, I'm like I bet she did Unbreak My Heart.
Right. But yeah, I try to stay away from it because I don't want people thinking I'm trying to be like Tony or I'm trying to sing like her.
Not that that's a bad thing, because I mean she's one of the greats.
Yeah, I mean she up there.
Besides Tony, where else do you get your influences from? Like what else? Like
Prince, Beyonce,
I see
Madonna, India.Arie. I love Tupac, Biggie, Left Eye. I love Left Eye. TLC. I mean,
I seen that little ratchet in this a second ago. That little Left Eye.
That ain't got nothing to do with Left Eye. Rest in peace.
Oh man, that was my boo. That was my boo.
Yeah, I love Left Eye. Oh my God. When I was little, I used to want to be her.
When she burnt down Andre Rison's house,
man, that was a total boss move. Hey, don't cheat. Don't do it. That's all I gotta say. For your house, my
we finna wrap this segment up. Reese the Beast, Destiny Winters. We be back. So I'm gonna give you 30 minutes to sum yourself up. Not 30 minutes, 30 seconds to sum yourself up and take us on out the show. Okay. Put you on the spot.
He put me on the spot, y'all. Well, what I can say, Destiny Winters is genuine. She's someone that definitely is going to give you entertainment and talent. No matter what I do it and I give it my all. I'm a go-getter, I'm a grinder, and you will see me in the future. So follow me at Destiny Winters and you're going to get it.
This is what Rich to Beast. Sitting here with Destiny Winters. MidWeekMassacre out.
Peace.
You only get one soul, you only get one beat. You never be this cold, you only get one move. And this is a chess game, you only get one verse. So make it